You've been in business for years, but you feel stuck. You're working harder than ever, but you're not seeing the growth you want. You done tried everything as a med spa owner. New services, hiring marketing agencies, and even buying new devices. But what if the problem isn't the business? What if the problem is you? Today, we're gonna talk about the number one thing that is secretly holding you back, and I call it the anchor mindset. Think about this. You have a big old yacht, the biggest yacht ever. The only way to stop that yacht is to throw an anchor out in the ocean. That thing can stop momentum at any time. And so it's the same thing that you're doing with your mindset, and it's stopping your business from becoming that big business it can become. And so today, we're gonna cut the ropes so you can finally set sail and scale. And let me tell you why this matters. Your belief controls your decisions, and your decisions control your results. When I see med spa owners that don't scale, 9 times out of 10, it's them, because they done went to 8 different marketing agencies. Let's be honest, realistically, 8 different marketing agencies could not help you. That lets me know that it's an internal thing. It's not them, it's you. You haven't had the right company to come in and tell you it's you that effing up all your results. Today, you're gonna get that, right? So if you have a broken belief system, you're gonna have broken results, period. It's no way around this. And so how you think determines everything, because a broken mindset makes you underprice your service. A broken mindset makes you jump from company to company. A broken mindset makes you sit here and think that everything has to be instant gratification instead of building long-term legacy. And that's hurting your business. So it makes you give up on leads too early. It makes you be afraid to fire clients that is not a good fit and draining your energy. All of this is your belief system that we have to change. And so your mindset is anchoring you down, and that's holding your business down, so it's not allowing you to grow. So what are the beliefs that are weighing you down? Let's break that down today, because the 3 heaviest weights I see anchor so many med spa owners, I'm about to go over it right now, because I want you to cut the anchor and I want you to start to scale. These 3 things are beyond toxic, right? These beliefs are killing more businesses than anything else, right? And number 1 is scarcity mindset. You believe that the market can't afford you, and so that right there is holding you back. Number 2 weight that's holding you back is that survival mindset. I can't afford to spend money on ads. I can't afford to hire help. Oh my gosh. These things are killers, right? I'm just being honest. And the third one is the sprinting mindset. I need to see results now. I'm gonna be honest with you. If these are you, this is the culprit that is holding you back. It's nobody else's fault, it's yours. No matter who you pay, no matter how much you pay, if these 3 things do not get off of your plate, you will not scale. Matter of fact, you will not sell. And these 3 weights is what I see cause so much cycle of fear, and it's keeping you small. So let's cut these weights off one by one, starting with the biggest lie you tell yourself. And that is, people cannot afford me. And I'm not gonna lie, I get this so much. One time I had a client, she came in and she swore up and down that her market was broke. To be honest, she was just the cheapest in her area, and she was okay with being the cheapest because she believed that people could not afford her. So what I did was I did a full market analysis. So say this her right here. I did a full market analysis of her location, and guess what I found out? I found out that she was actually dead in the middle of 2 prestige areas. This is her. And these prestige areas, they had an annually household income of $275,000. Oh my gosh. So what that means is that they have disposable income. You are in the dead center of 2 wealthy, I'm talking wealthy areas. You think that people can't afford you because they don't have the money. That's not true. They can't afford you because you can't afford you. What that means is you too busy putting a cap on your pricing. So guess what? Whatever you present out there is what the people gonna pay. So if you have cheap prices, they're gonna accept it. Nobody's gonna come in your business and be like, oh my gosh, you charge $100. I wanna give you $500. That don't happen, okay? And also what I noticed too is that I seen other med spas that was near her. I actually seen 7 other med spas. And guess what? Every single med spa charged double what she charged. So if everybody charged double, she knew that. So what she thought she was doing was she was gonna go in there and undercut them and everybody's gonna come to her. Let me tell you something. That is the quickest way to sink your business, being the cheapest. The cheapest do not allow you to scale. Being premium allow you to scale. And so by her having this scarcity mindset, she kept talking herself into thinking that people couldn't afford her, but all along is she just gave them cheap prices to accept. And so if everybody around here prices is double hers and hers the lowest, guess who's gonna be the first to go out of business? Her. Matter of fact, that's why she called me, but she was not open to listen, so I sent her money back. And the reason why I sent her money back is because your beliefs become your reality. If you believe your market is broke, you will price like they're broke, and that will attract broke clients. And so I sent her money back due to the fact that she was fighting. She planted this belief so deep down that she was not open to listen to my direction. She was not open to listen to my guidance. Even though I had the data, I had the proof, she still wanted to be stuck in her way. So I'm not gonna force nobody to help them scale. I'm gonna send you your money back and I'm gonna keep on moving. 9 times out of 10, somebody's gonna reach out to us from your market and we're gonna help them dominate, and you're gonna be looking like, what the hell is going on? They follow the process. Okay, so the biggest thing I see is this scarcity mindset. Stop telling yourself people can't afford you. They can afford that Louis, they can afford that Gucci, they can afford them nice cars, they can afford everything. You just not positioning them to see the value in you because you don't see the value in you. That is the biggest thing. And so what I want to do is I actually want to go in and I want you to cut off this anchor. I want you to cut it off. I want you to remove it because it's not true. People can afford what you put the value on. You just have to stop attracting them with prices. You have to stop being the cheapest and be the most expensive, because somebody has to become the most expensive. So why not make it you? So a big thing that's holding you back is you believing that you cannot afford to spend on ads. Or you can't afford to hire a brand positioning firm. Let me tell you something. You cannot afford not to. If you do not do this, you just might as well leave the business now. Throw it away now because it will never scale. I had this client that came to an event and she told me, hey, Dontel, I would never ever spend more than $100 a month on ads. She's like, anything above that is crazy. I told her, your butt will never scale. Guess what? She signed up. And guess what? To work with us is a premium investment. And so she took that investment and, oh my God, she almost had a heart attack. But she came in. Tell me this, why right now she's spending $6,000 a month on ads? Crazy, right? What I did was I made her stop thinking about the cost and start looking at the return. Because if you always think about what goes out, you never focus on what goes in. Let's just say she spent $6,000 and made a return of $36,000. Let's say her program is $3,000. And so basically, it just takes you 2 clients off this $6,000 to break even. And that's what I like to do. I like to break even so I feel as if I never paid for the ads out of my pocket. And so what happens is, let's just say she got 12 clients. So the 12 clients is how she got to $36,000. And these are numbers I'm just making up as we go, okay? And so that means 10 clients for free. 2 clients paid for her to get 10 plus clients for free. Plus, you're not even thinking about the clients that's gonna come next month, the clients that's gonna come after because of this campaign. So you gotta stop thinking about what goes out and you gotta start thinking about the return. You gotta think about the visibility. So what that means is you're being seen every place, like a celebrity, like you become Beyonce of whatever it is that you do, all because you invested in yourself. And so think about it in this case, let's say you put $1 out and you got $6 back. Where can you go and get a $6 return? Let's just say in 30 days. Let's say in 90 days. Let's just say in 12 months. Where can you get that? Nowhere. Because even when it comes to real estate, when it comes to stock, real estate is like a 10-year plan and stock is like a 20 to 30-year plan. So you're talking about investing in something and getting a return back maybe in a year, maybe in 2 years. It's still the best market, but you too scared. No, you have to stop thinking about it like that, like being in survival mode, because if you continue to think about it right now in this survival mode, you will never get out of survival mode. So right now, you're the bottleneck to your growth. Nobody can come in and help you if you're not open to receiving the help. And this is where I see go wrong with so many med spa owners. They stuck in survival mode. They don't want to spend. They want to look cute. They want to have cute decor. They want to have a nice house, nice car, but they do not want to invest in the business so the business can keep thriving. Keep feeding them, keep helping the community, keep making a difference because they're in survival mode. So it's time for you to get out of there so you can scale. All right, so number 3 that is weighing you down is sprinting mindset. Oh my gosh, I see so many med spas be stuck here. And the reason why is because they want 3 to 4 years of struggle to be fixed in 90 days. It don't work like that. You have to think about this. If you spent 3 to 4 years struggling, it is so much negative mindset that has to be fixed. Or your business can be at like a negative 10 and we got to bring it all the way back up to 0 before we can grow. So I want you to start thinking about it as a marathon and not a sprint. And it's because visibility and positioning is compounding. So what that means is it builds over time. Just like real estate, just like stock, this is not an instant thing. And so if you come into it with instant, like I want instant results, what can you do for me in 30 days? You will never win. Matter of fact, when I get clients on sales calls that do that, or potential clients on sales calls that do that, I deny them because they don't understand that they're in a long-term thing. And that is why they're not winning right now, because they want you to come in, don't know where they business at. Like, let's just say we're on a sales call, right? I don't know if you're going to execute. I don't know what your mindset is. I don't know where your business is. I don't know what the competition like. I don't even know if you got good results. And when I say good results, I don't know if you're good at the service that you're offering. But you want me to give you a guarantee about increasing revenue, visibility. I can't do that. I gotta first see where you at and I gotta assess it to see if we can help you. And so what you want to understand that when it comes to growing your med spa, everything has to be compounding and not instant. Anything that instant goes instant, okay? So I want to give you this story that was in the Bible, right? And I'm going to do it in my ways because I don't know your beliefs and we ain't going there, okay? But what happened was a man came and he bought this land. When he bought this land, he got to digging. When he got to digging, he was digging for gold, okay? And he noticed that it was no gold. And he was like going all in for months, maybe years. He was digging. And guess what? He gave up. He gave up and he sold the land for little to nothing because he said, ain't no gold here. And once he did that, the man bought it. Okay, cool. Guess what? This man did literally 4 feet and struck gold. Oh my gosh. What that means is so many business owners come in and they give up too soon. Sometimes you are right there so close to hitting your goal that you just got to go a little more deeper. You just got to continue a little more. And guess what? Everything will change. And so when med spa owners come to me, I tell them just like this: do not expect a return for at least a year minimum. And the reason why is because if you could keep that in your mind, you will grow further than anybody else around you because you're not in it for instant. You're in it for the long term. When I got into the aesthetic industry, I said, I'm going to give myself at least 10 years minimum to scale this business. Okay. And so what that means is I'm going to get my butt beat along the way. It is okay. But I am not going to give up when I'm close to goal, especially when I'm right there. I'm going to keep digging until I hit the core of the earth and I know it ain't nothing there. Then I'm going to go to another pile and I'm gonna keep digging till I hit to the core of the earth. So it's the same thing when it comes to your business. Keep digging, keep building, keep going. Do not sprint. Understand, take your time. It is a marathon. Once you cut these 3 big old anchors that is weighing you down, you will have enough fuel, enough energy to keep going. Everything that you want in life will take time. If anybody promise you a shortcut, run. Because this is business and it's gonna take time. But if you don't want to do this by yourself and you want our company to come in and help you, what I want you to do is click the link in the description and schedule a complimentary consultation call where we'll get on a call and we'll show you what it looks like for you to increase your visibility, increase your revenue, and increase your positioning so you don't have to be stuck anymore like you've been stuck. So you can finally scale and grow. I'm Dontel Antonio, the founder of the King of Content, and we're a brand positioning firm that help aesthetic professionals avenues, increase their visibility, increase their revenue, and become the #1 trusted med spa in their city.